Next, we have Dr. John Tay, who is currently retired, but he has 2 doctorates in human genetics, and his last position was in NUS as Professor of Pediatrics and Head of Department of Paediatrics in NUS. He's 22 years as academic staff in Department of Paediatrics NUS as lecturer and as professor. And he's the first medical director of National University Hospital. I believe a lot of pediatricians have been trained by Dr. John Tay. So he's one of our pioneers in this field.
Yes, classically with effective vaccination, the disease rate goes down. But we are seeing not only in Singapore, in many countries, as vaccination rates go up, diseases also go up. COVID-19 goes up. So it's a failure of the vaccine. So when it has failed to protect the adults, what is our basis of believing that it will protect our children? It's a faulty logic. They want to jab and jab again. Einstein has defined insanity as doing the same thing again and again, hoping for a different result. We not only have a pandemic, we have an epidemic of insanity, epidemic of failure of logic. 10,000 scientists and physicians signed the Roman Declaration calling to end mass COVID vaccination. Let me just go to the key points, what they resolved. 3 resolutions. Firstly, that healthy children shall not be subject to forced vaccination. Secondly, that naturally immune persons recover from SARS-CoV-2 shall not be subject to any restrictions of vaccine mandates. Third, resolve that all health agencies and institutions shall cease interfering with physicians treating individual patients. And the recommendation for legislative or executive action is we believe that violating any of these 3 principles are necessarily and directly risk death to our citizens. We hereby recommend that leaders of states, provinces, and nations legislate or take executive action to prohibit 3 practices described above. Science is not meant to be trusted, it is meant to be tested. If you cannot question it, it is not science, it is propaganda. Truth is not established by authority. As somebody would say, this is true because I said so. We hear that in Singapore, you understand what I mean? Truth. We need facts and logic. In the Rome Declaration, it's a demonstration of truth. It's a great demonstration, not just facts and logic. We have 10,000 scientists, medical people agreeing on the same thing. I think it's a great demonstration of truth. So it's worth studying this Rome Declaration and as well as the Barrington Declaration against mass mRNA jabs. Plus that Bonhoeffer's theory of stupidity is so applicable to our time today. There's a rising risk of tyranny, like Nazi Germany, and capitulated. The church also capitulated. Many people just gave up. Very bright people just gave up their thinking and just succumbed to slavery.